Hey, good morning, everybody. My little fishies. It's that time of the week. Time for your Travel Thursday. I'm your host, Doc Kane. And today, we are at the Chickasha Antique Auto Fall Club and Swap Meet. Now, this is the 54th annual Chickasha Auto Swap Meet. It draws thousands of visitors. It opens, it's every year we have a spring and a fall swap meet, and it is billed as the largest swap meet in Oklahoma. The annual event is held on the Antique Auto Club's 34 acres at 712 East Choctaw Avenue and the adjacent Grady County Fairgrounds. The event's rain or shine, folks. Always starts at 7:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. each day. Car collectors, auto enthusiasts, pickers, and anyone else interested will be able to shop for parts and accessories related to classic cars, antiques, street rods, and muscle cars. And the swap meet even draws international audience from such places as the Netherlands, Australia, and Great Britain to check out the hundreds of vendors from across the United States. Admission is free, but parking is $5. Now, the proceeds go to a local nonprofit group. The Chickasha Antique Auto Club was founded January 9th, 1969. It is dedicated to the history and preservation of antique automobiles and all early transportation. The club is headquartered in the restored Rock Island Depot on the east end of Chickasha Avenue, where it maintains a transportation museum. Woo! Now, yes, I am reading from a paper here, and because it's a lot of information, folks, a lot of information. And, of course, I come every year because I'm looking for parts myself for Lily, my 84 CD10. Funds come from the two annual antique swap meets, this one and another one which is held the second full week of May each spring. The proceeds from the decades of hosting swap meets have allowed the club to build a museum in Borden Park and to save and restore the historic Rock Island Depot, both of which have been donated to the city of Chickasha. The 2023 spring swap meet is scheduled for May 11th through the 13th. For information, visit www.chickashaautoswapmeet.com or call 405-224-6552. And there you have it, folks. That's the spill on where we are at this morning. And it looks like it's going to be a full swap meet today. Let's go check it out. Now, there's also the Fall Fling Arts and Crafts Show and Festival that is happening over in the main building at the Grady County Fairgrounds. And I believe there's also a horse show that is going on right now. Sorry about the sunlight. It's early morning, and of course by the time this airs, the swap meet will be over with. So you can always keep it in mind for next year. Something Fishy Studios is always bringing you new stuff, especially stuff in and around Chickasha, because right now I just can't afford to travel a whole lot of places, so I gotta go with where I can go. But I mean, the fall swap meet is my favorite swap meet because it's where I can find all the parts for my truck. Now, granted, do I ever really find all the parts for my truck? No. And I mean, that's the fun of it. You do get to see a lot of interesting stuff that you may not see at car shows. Find a project vehicle for sale that you just can't live without for a reasonable price. Or you might find you a race car. Find you something like that beauty. Parts and parts galore, people. You never know what you're gonna find. Wheels and tires for your truck. Everywhere you look, there's all kinds of parts, goodies, memorabilia. You never know what you're gonna find out here. It's always fun to come check it out, see what you can find. Ooh, flap discs. You can never have enough flap discs, folks. Remember, I told you that. You can never have enough flap discs. May have to swing back by there later and snag me up a few. Tons and tons of parts, memorabilia, anything that you could collect, you can find at the swap meet. That's why it's always important to know when your swap meets are going to happen. Look at all those carburetors. All kinds of various parts. And there's always lots of collectibles too. Ooh. I see a very, very pretty hot rod. You see the very pretty hot rod? Of course you do. Now that is something that would definitely gain attention going down the road.
Excuse me.
It's very pretty.
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you. YouTube?
Yes.
Me too.
Doc Kane, Something Fishy Studios.
Santa's Workshop.
Santa's Workshop.
Yep.
Right on.
Yeah, I've been a Santa for 18 years, and I started, working on always working on projects. I thought, let's have fun.
Right? Well, and Something Fishy Studios, is like a side project at the moment, trying to go full time with it.
Right.
And
Well, I was on disability, so I had nothing to do but full time.
Right. I mean, it's one of those deals, trying to get a family friendly content.
Exactly. That's my Santa card.
All right.
But just go to Santa's Workshop on YouTube, and you should be able to find it.
All right.
I've been going about a year and a half, and I've got a little over 20,000 so far.
Woo! I'm hoping to get there one day.
Hey, I found a guy who's got 300,000, and started kind of tagging along with him. And he put me in his videos. Boom.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, my family, we do the Christmas parade every year.
Okay.
My stepdad, he's the Santa, my mom's Mrs. Claus, and I'm the elf.
Oh, cool.
And
well, that's a small world.
Yeah, so
yeah, look on the back. That's my Santa.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've just been getting started right now. I'm doing, my Travel Thursday videos.
Okay.
Now,
are you live here in town?
Oh, yeah. I'm
okay.
local.
Well, I'm in Stratford, so.
Wow.
So, hey, shout out to me. We'll see if we can do
right.
something.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. Take care now.
You too. Another great thing about coming to a swap meet, you never know who you're going to meet. Meet a fellow YouTuber. That's awesome. Get his card up here. How cool is that? Meet a fellow YouTuber while out looking at car parts. Now there's somebody a nice project car. Who doesn't love a convertible, right? Of course, I'd have to make it a hardtop convertible. Oh, Bad Chad would love those. Those would look mean on a Bad Chad project, don't you think? Speed limit signs, business signs. And I mean, this is just walking down the first row. You can tell it's a very large property. We're gonna cut on through here and walk down the next row. So far, I haven't seen the seats I'm looking for my truck yet. But you never know, I might find them. Those seats would be nice. Lots and lots of parts, memorabilia. Dash out of an older model Chevy truck, I do believe. I may be wrong on that. Got a set of those headers on my truck. Makes her sound extra pretty. Lots of steering wheels over that way. Paint chips. Ooh, Suburban. Looks to be about a 73. Around in there.
Yeah.
Various knickknacks. Every time I see a tricycle now, I think of the Saw movie. Oh, I wish those seats were in better shape. Those would look really good in my truck. Need some taillights? They got taillights. Loads of them. Good looking project right there. Oh, classics. True classics. Very nice.
If you ever want to go 4-speed on that train, I got the pedals and
Tow bars, torque converters, transmissions, pickup bed trailer. Ooh, headache rack. And that's even the style I'm wanting. Put on Lily. Ooh, may have to come back. Of course, I was going to attempt to make a headache rack like that. I've got all the materials, but it takes a lot of time. Plenty of vintage signs for your building.
Okay, be sure to visit our vendors that are on the fairground. They are in the very north building.
Mini
on
bikes.
the very west side.
Now that's a cool looking little red wagon right there. You just never know what you're going to find out here. And I mean, it could take you a few hours to really cover everything on a good weekend. Nice Mustang sitting there. Good looking square body. Take a walk on down here. Camera keeps trying to swivel on me. Try and keep her as steady as I can for you. There's tons and tons of vendors that come out to this every year. Now there's an interesting little vehicle. Looks like might have made somebody mad and they shut the windshield. we're just gonna walk all the way down and start working our way backwards. And of course, also this weekend in Chickasha, we've got the Coffee and Cars. It's held the third weekend of every month at Bates Repair. Seeing a lot of stuff that I've already managed to find for old Lily, but oh, very nice. That's an old cruiser for you right there. Right here is the Grady County Rodeo Fairgrounds. Have the rodeo and monster trucks. That's always a good time too. This is the back end here. We'll just do a slow pan. All this space here, and it's pretty full. I've seen it jam-packed before. Turn that into a camper. 4-wheel drive. Can't beat that. And of course, you never know what's going to be for sale, because sometimes you ask somebody about something, they're like, well, what do you offer me? Probably never going to find the grill that I'm looking for Lily. I want the metal version of the stock grill for the 84s. It's a hard thing to find. If anybody's got one, holler at your boy. Something Fishy Studios at yahoo.com. Oh, my hands getting a little tired. Had to Switch hands.
He was interested, and I said, okay, I'll be out there in the morning. He showed up right off the bat. Then he said, well, I ain't got this one. Oh, here you
For Coca-Cola collectors, swap meet's a good place to find various Coca-Cola items. The spring swap meet is more of the pre-war era parts and vehicles. So if you've got one of those, the spring swap meet would be the swap meet for you to come check out. The fall swap meet is more for muscle cars and classic trucks. Now that's a collection of signs. Something Fishy Studios on YouTube. You know, I was never really fond of that body style. I don't know, to me, the square body is way sexier. A lot of people like that style though. See a lot of them rolling through town. And you can usually find some newer parts if you're in the need. You just never know what you're going to find. Various food trucks in case you get hungry or thirsty while you're out perusing the wares that have come to the swap meet. I need to get a closer look at these seats. Nah. Not the correct ones that I'm looking for. Oh, that's a good looking truck right there. Assortment of bumpers if you're in the need for a bumper. Avon Collectibles. Now I've got quite a few of these myself. A few of them that I wish I'd have still got of my grandpa's. Quite a few that I don't have. I missed out on getting Grandpa's car collection. I don't know who got away with all the cars. And I do have a few of these in my collection. The Avon pistols. Me and my cousins used to play with them quite a bit. Grandpa would get pretty mad about it. But we had a good time. Too bad those aren't the same color. Those would be great in the truck. '67 Cougar seat. I believe it's the back seat for $300. Not bad considering what you'd pay for a brand new one. Old license plates. Probably ought to stop there and find a few things. See if they've got them. Ugh. Now that's a Blazer. That would be fun. Be a chore climbing in it. Now, for a lot of people that don't know, this right here and this right here are the bottom half of an old sewing machine. I know because my grandma had one. I used to play with it all the time. Fascinated me. Did you say power tools, chainsaws, blowers, power washers, lawnmowers? We're closing in on that 30-minute mark, and we're only halfway around, if you can believe it. It takes roughly, depending on how thoroughly you stop and look everything over, it'll take you about an hour to thoroughly go through everything. Check everything out that there is to see.
Back down that other aisle there and then come back up another one.
We've already been down this way once, so we'll just cut back over and go down the other direction. That's still a pretty ride. 38,000, and I bet it's worth every single penny.
I was cutting it in half on the other side where they lay on the other side. If you find the same body on the other side,
Trike kit for your Goldwing or any other motorcycle. Yes, I am.
I have a cousin here somewhere. He's doing the same thing you're doing. He's a YouTuber.
Yeah, Santa.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you did
yeah.
You ran across
Yeah,
him just now?
I met him earlier when I was making my round.
Okay. I thought if he hadn't spotted you by now, you'll run into him sooner or later.
Yeah, we already met. Nice to meet you, Doc Kane, Something Fishy Studios.
All right.
When you're out walking with a selfie stick and got your camera up, guess it's pretty obvious that, you know, you're on YouTube. It's never a dull moment, that's for sure. And we've about made it to back around to the front, so you know what I always say. Much love. Rock on. Have a blessed weekend, everybody. This is going to wrap up your Travel Thursday. Grady County Fairgrounds. The Fall Antique Auto Swap Meet. Until the next one, peace out, y'all.